Must be Damien. He's probably got some new information about the relic.
Hey, let's see. Listen to me, Kat. Let's try to keep calm. I know all of this is starting to seem like a nightmare, but if they found Damien, it won't take them long to find us, too. We can only hope that if we find out something new about the code on the relic, it'll help us work out what these extremists, the Cathars, or whoever they are up to. Otherwise, I'm afraid our trip to France could have an unhappy ending.
Joe, I don't want to think that Damien's been hung on that wall in such a brutal way. I've got to call Twinings, even though he's involved in this business. Tell him to go and take Damien's body down from that pool of blood.
Don't worry. I'll call him. You'd better go and find a hotel for the night and try to relax. I promise you. We'll get the bastard who killed Damien. Up to now, no one knows we're here except for Alan and Damien. And I'm sure Damien would never have betrayed us for any reason whatsoever.
Thanks, Joe. I know Damien was only someone you met a few hours ago, but I've known him for many years, and to think that...
Don't think about it now. First, we've got to save ourselves, and then we can mourn our lost friends. Be brave. We've still got quite a few things to do before we can go to sleep tonight.
Promise me you'll be careful.
Don't worry. I will be. I don't think it'll work. I don't think they work together. This telephone box has certainly seen better days. The door is completely stuck. It looks like someone has kicked it in, or worse. It was probably smashed by a drunken fan after France lost the Soccer World Cup final. This telephone box is the only way I can get in touch with Twinings. I don't think it'd be wise. Very picturesque fountain. What a shame. No goldfish. Hey, what's that? Okay then, you never know what could happen. The most evolved weapon against disease and babies. I don't know why, but around the most beautiful monuments, you'll always find work in progress signs that ruin the atmosphere. don't think it'd be wise. I don't think it'd be wise. Let's have a closer look. Maybe I'll find something useful. A rusty metal bar. Now I really feel safe. I don't think they work together. This telephone. The door is complete. See? With a bit of kindness, everything works out as it should. And look what we have here. A phone card with some credit left on it. Hello, Jonathan Danter speaking.
Mr. Danter, what a pleasure. In less than 48 hours, things have become quite complicated. In fact, I haven't had to deal with so many complications in years.
Chief Inspector, I'm not even sure that I can trust you, but right now, I've got no choice. You'll find the body of a man in one of the abandoned warehouses along the Thames. I've no idea who killed him, but I can tell you the murder of the 2 cops who were gunned down inside my uncle's house has nothing to do with me. It was Coletti.
You're making some very serious accusations, Mr. Danter. And why should I believe you? Your fingerprints were on the gun. The best thing you can do now is to turn yourself in.
I know you need proof, and that's why I'm trying to collect some. But now, please, would you send someone to get the body of the poor man that someone killed down at the harbor?
Brown, this is Chief Inspector Twinings. Trace the call I've just received on my mobile and ring me the minute you've got any news.
It's a used telephone card. tin of tomato sauce, probably expired. Yuck! This tomato sauce is really expired. What a smell! A tin full of tomato sauce. Doesn't seem as old as the rest of the cathedral. The statue has been placed on a small decorated stone column. Wait a sec. Those decorations look more like engravings to me. These strange engravings are some kind of alphabet. It looks as if this stone column could have been used as a stamp or something similar. I have to find a way to send this mysterious sentence to Kat. I could try with a photo of the column, but I don't think the letters would be visible. Done. Now the column is covered with tomato sauce. You've caught me. I've always had a passion for stones. A legendary stone. It's a bench. Someone has forgotten his newspaper. Why not? They always say that reading is good for you. A good weapon against boredom. Wait a sec. Those decorations look more like engravings to me. I'm a genius! Wonderful. A shame it's in Latin. Maybe if I took a photo of the newspaper I printed the Latin sentence on, I could send it to Kat. Sorry, I forgot my Swiss pocket knife at home. Kat told me she knows Latin quite well, didn't she?
kids. Isn't it a bit late to be playing by yourselves in the street?
We're not kids.
Do your parents know that you're not in bed?
It's none of your business.
Okay, sorry then. Can you at least tell me what you're doing out this late at night?
Nothing.
I'm looking for a hotel. Can you help me?
The others say that if you give us some sweets, we can tell you where the nearest hotel is.
I don't have any sweets with me, but you can tell the others that I'll give you a kiss if you help me.
The children whisper together for a few seconds. We've decided that you're beautiful enough, and anyway, we are knights, and our mission is to save all maidens in need of help. The nearest hotel is the Maison de Grèce. Follow this road and turn right twice. There's always a free room there. We spend hours in front of it, laughing at all the strange men and the silly women dressed in plastic skirts, with heavy makeup that go in and out.
Maybe it would be better to find another place to sleep. Why is one of you dressed like a Knights Templar?
The children whisper together for a few seconds. We're only going to tell you if you swear that you won't tell anybody else. We are Chartres Knights Templars. Everybody thinks that all the knights are dead, but we're still here to protect the town from awful dragons and nasty witches.
And why are you out so late?
It was Jean-Luc's birthday yesterday, and he's finally old enough to try to finish his knight's training with the last test, the Trial of Courage. This is the only way to become a real Knight Templar.
Shh! Stop telling her everything.
What is the Trial of Courage?
The children whisper together for a few seconds. Jean-Luc has to remain motionless in the darkness inside the cathedral without screaming, crying, or running away for a whole minute.
In the cathedral? But how do you manage to get inside at night?
The children whisper together for a few seconds. It's the major secret of all secrets. One night, Josephine found out that one of the cathedral's windows is slightly broken. With a little stick or something similar, we can manage to open the window without anyone noticing. Promise you won't tell anyone.
On my honor, I swear.
Hey, miss, our kiss.
Joe would probably be happy to know that. Are you trying to blackmail me? I'll tell you something, kids. I can take you to the police, and I'm sure you'll have a lot of trouble trying to explain all this to your parents.
You'd have to get us first.
Why aren't you all dressed as knights?
Because my mom hasn't finished sewing the other robes.
What are your names?
Mom told us not to talk to strangers.
What nice children. What nice children.
Good evening. What is a nice girl like you doing around so late?
I'm looking for a place to sleep.
Sorry, but I'm married, and my wife isn't ready for a ménage à trois.
A what? No, you've misunderstood. I'm just looking for a hotel.
Ah, now I understand. Well, let me tell you, there are a lot of nice places in Chartres where a beautiful girl like you can sleep. The nearest hotel is the Toile de Neige. Straight down this road for 2 minutes, then turn right, then turn left into Rue de Maison, and take the third road on the right. I mean, you have to turn left in Place du Roi, and then turn right, and you reach Rue de Maison. Here, you have to turn left again, and then take the second road left near the fountain. Or was it the third? I always get confused there.
Yes, thanks. I think I've understood. He's a little too drunk to give directions.
Great! When you reach it, tell the innkeeper that you're my friend.
Haven't you been drinking a bit too much tonight?
I only drank a couple of glasses, miss. And don't you come here telling me what I can and I can't. Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you always this nice to tourists?
My dear, this is my job. The best guide in the whole town. Maybe the best throughout France.
Then you're just the man I'm looking for. Can you tell me something about the old town? I'm especially interested in the legends about the Knights Templars.
Ha! Another treasure hunter, eh? Or are you only fascinated by mysteries?
A bit of both.
Well, my dear, then you came to the right place. Every brick of Chartres is connected to a mystery. Do you prefer the long or the short story?
The long one. I want to know everything there is to know.
Okay, then. Our story begins a long time ago. The day that I was born. Wait a second. This is not the story you asked for. Let me think. What was I saying?
The short story, please. I haven't got much time. Can you tell me of Mary's robes in the cathedral?
I see you know what you want. Good. As I'm sure you have read in one of those long and boring books about the mysteries of Chartres Cathedral, the original robes of the Virgin Mary are kept safe inside the cathedral. The cathedral was built according to some obscure Masonic formulas. They say that everything, from the smallest stone to the biggest arch, has been built following the proportions of the golden ratio.
This is really interesting, but can't you tell me something that most of the people don't know?
Usually, I keep this tale secret, and I only tell it to the most naive tourist, asking for a couple of beer as payment. But tonight, I've already drunk enough. And you've been nice to me, so I'll tell it for free. Near the cathedral, there's a little stone column. It was built years after the mighty fire burned down most of the ancient town and the cathedral itself in 1194. This is why the Knights Templar decided to start protecting all of Chartres' treasure. I read somewhere that around 1800, an old mad woman started to scream and shout that the column was talking to her, and it was telling that the most precious treasure of Chartres had been stolen. She was obviously imprisoned. Mysteriously, one night she managed to escape from prison and disappear. Nobody ever understood how she managed to knock down the two big guards in front of her cell. But there are the certain little mysteries that create legends. What you see?
What's the golden ratio?
It is also known as divine proportion. It's about the figure 1.618 and was discovered by the ancient Greeks. Scientists say that maybe everything that exists in the universe is linked to this number. For example, when you measure the distance from your navel to the ground and you multiply it by the golden ratio, you should find out your total height. The same is true with your forearm and your whole arm. Somebody once told me that even snowflakes follow the golden ratio. But honestly, I don't care as long as this golden ratio does not stop the local beer production.
Where is everybody? The town is so quiet.
The old town goes to sleep early at night. Usually, I'm already in bed at this time too, with my beautiful queen. Or I'd better say, my ugly mistress.
I think I'd better leave him alone for a while.